Nice work, Rico.
Oh, what's up YouTube? It's YWN Isaac back with another GTA Online video. And in this video, we're going to be talking about sniping because even though it's 2024, I still get comments on my videos and I see it in other people's videos where people ask, how do you snipe? How do you wiggle snipe? How do you not get picked off? So if you're tired of getting picked off by tryhards and griefers, you've come to the right video. The thing that we're going to start with is settings. Like I said in my other tip video, you got to make sure that your settings or controls are on point. So I run standard FPS 2 and I have my third aiming sensitivity all the way up, my first person look around so I can just turn around and drag and aim faster. I have my first person aiming sensitivity all the way down just for spamming. I have my third person look around sensitivity full, and then you have your dead zones, which are kind of really important. And one really important thing with sniping and settings is you want to have your movement when zoomed on. If you don't have that, you're going to be standing there like a damn duck in the water. You're going to be a sitting duck and you're going to be cooked by tryhards and griefers. They are just going to go to town on you. So yeah, you better have your settings on point. That's like the most important thing. So let's start there. So next we're gonna go over like the actual attachments and what sniper to use, at least in my opinion. So obviously if you have an MOC, for example, you can make it Mark II sniper, and here you can equip everything that you need. I don't use any fire rounds, I don't use explosive rounds, I don't use that stuff. If you're playing base, you know that's cool obviously for explosive rounds, but I don't use E rounds. I just use extended clip on my sniper. And some people like the night vision or the thermal scope. I don't like those because it toggles back and forth, and the thermal scope and the night vision, I just never liked that. Like I would rather just wear the thermal helmet. Like talk shit all you want, but that's just my preference. Muzzles, so if you put a suppressor on it, you're gonna have less damage and less range, so I don't rock that. And then if you have these other muzzles, it doesn't really, you know what I'm saying, make a difference. It's just about how it's gonna look. And then you can put a barrel, you can switch the barrel, which again has no, you know what I'm saying, it doesn't change anything. Then you have your camos and all that stuff in your tints. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have the Mark I, it's gonna take 2 shots most of the time. But if you have the Mark II, it's more than likely gonna be 1 shot, unless they have BST, you know what I'm saying? But if it's BST versus BST, then you know what I'm saying, hey, it's fair. But the Mark IIs, you know what I'm saying, pretty good. People still like to revert back to the Mark I sniper for like 1v1s and AW and stuff, which is fine. But me, I pretty much always rock the MK2 unless somebody cries about, oh, why are you not using the MK1? So other than that, yeah, MK2 all the way. So it sounds like corny or whatever, but really you can practice like on NPCs, like, you know what I'm saying? You can practice on your friends. So let me know if you stand still, if you toggle, you know what I'm saying, your R3 or L3, depending on what you're playing, you will stand still and you're gonna crouch and you're gonna get picked off. So we have that movement zoomed. When I aim in, I'm constantly like moving around, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I never really stand still, always move around when I aim in. You can also roll to throw your opponents off. You do not want to have the same strafe because your opponent is going to predict you and you're going to lose that fight. You got to switch up your strafe and constantly be moving and wiggling to be like really effective in your sniping. So you're not really readable and your opponent's not going to know which side you're going to. But yeah, you can practice on pretty much anything. Practice with somebody better than you. You know what I'm saying? Sniping in this game is not really hard at all. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Back then, we used to snipe like in third person, and there's still people that do, but we really don't have to do that anymore. You know what I'm saying? That's coming from an OG. Now we go in first person. It's way quicker. You know what I'm saying? When you're moving like this, bro, they are gonna have a hard time getting you. You're gonna be able to pick them off, and they're gonna have a hard time hitting you. You're gonna be moving like a chicken with its head cut off. So yeah, constantly keep moving. Do not ever stand still. Roll, do whatever you have to. Just don't stand still. Keep moving around. They're probably gonna get mad and call you sweaty, but hey, that's the whole point, not to get killed. Like I said, it's usually 1 shot with the Mark II, but if you get hit markers, like if y'all both have BST and you hit him with a heavy, you can switch to the marksman to finish him off like that. I mean, I don't do that very often, but you can. And then you have your people that just get BST and they spam marksman like this all day, which can kind of be very annoying. But if you hit your shots, you really won't have shit to worry about. You get what I'm saying? If you want to drag, just turn your sensitivity up. You know what I'm saying? Turn your sensitivity up and practice. You have to practice that. If there's not, you know what I'm saying? If you can drag scope right away, that's good for you. But yeah, it takes some practice. Just like sniping jets and sniping people off oppressors, all that takes practice. Once you master the basic sniping things down, you'll be able to pretty much beat anybody, unless they just play the game more than you, which we all know how that works. But yeah. Also, like, aim in and shoot at the same time, zoom in and shoot at the same time. So why wait till you're all the way zoomed in? You're bound to get picked off, so you can definitely aim in and shoot at the same time, but no problem. And also, so let's say you're sniping somebody and you're about to have to reload. Don't do this. You're gonna get picked off. So instead, just open your weapon wheel, switch to the weapon and switch back. Like, you're reloading fast as fuck. So then you have an advantage over your opponent and you're ready to go and they're still in the animation reloading. You already been reloaded. So yeah, you have the drop on them. So yeah, don't be reloading slow, reload fast. So now I'll give you guys a couple examples of the stuff I was talking about. So here I have BST. My health is low a little bit, it's not full, but he has BST too. So it's one shot. It's basically like needed if you have BST. So there you go. So like I said, zoom in and move, don't stand still. They're gonna have a hard time getting you, and if you're fighting dirty tryhards or griefers, prepare for them to EWO. So yeah, just be ready for that. With enough practice, you'll be making everyone EWO. So yeah, you know you're better when you force them to EWO when you're sniping. So if you pay attention, you'll see that this guy has a Mark 1 sniper and I'm using the Mark 2. So for him, it's gonna be 2 shots. And for me, it's simply 1 shot. And I'll give an example. Like I said, if you stand still and you're a bot in free mode and you come across people like me or other tryhards, you're gonna get bullied. So you see how he gets me with the heavy sniper, but he doesn't get the kill because he's using the Mark 1, but I immediately use the Mark 2 and get the kill. That's the difference. Some people complain about the Mark II, but I think it's fair. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like BST is fair if your opponent's using it. People always ask why I wear thermals in videos, because I don't like the thermal scope, like I said, because why would I want it to be toggling from, you know what I'm saying, thermal and normal? I don't like that, and I just don't manually like to do it. I just put the whole thermal helmet on. And the reason why I wear the thermal helmet is because even with sniping, sometimes the render distance is so great, you can't see your opponent. So, like I said, with a little practice, you'll become an amazing sniper.